Trajan starts expedition against the Dacia. Having organized Tarim Basin territories, Chinese General Ban Chao retires to Luoyang. Legio X Gemina moves to Vienna, where it stays until the 5th century. Trajan gives the order to have the Alcantara bridge built over the Tagus River. The Romans conquer Kerak from the Nabateans. Dacians are defeated in the Battle of Samizagatusa and becomes a Roman province. Emperor Trajan divides Pannonia into 2 portions prior to this year. In Rome, the opening of doctors' offices replaces house calls. The Via Traiana Road is constructed at Trajan's personal expense, connecting Benevento with Brundisium. The Forum of Trajan, constructed in Rome by Syrian architect Apollodorus of Damascus. Emperor Trajan sends Pliny the Younger as governor, Legatus Augusti, to Bithynia. Publius Cornelius Tacitus is governor of the Roman province of Asia, Anatolia. Osroes I of Parthia violates the treaty with Rome by installing a puppet ruler in Armenia. The kingdom of Osrhoene becomes a vassal kingdom of the Roman Empire. Alexandria in Egypt is destroyed during the Jewish-Greek civil wars. Emperor Trajan completes the invasion of Parthia, marking the furthest eastern expansion of the Roman Empire. Hadrian returns large parts of Mesopotamia to the Parthians as part of a peace settlement. Hadrian executes 4 senators, all former consuls, who plotted against him. The reign in northern India by Nahapana, the Scythian king. Suetonius becomes Hadrian's secretary ab epistolis. Construction of the Temple of Venus and Roma begins in Rome. Hadrian's Wall begins construction. Mug Nuadat defeats the High King of Ireland, Con of the 100 Battles. During a voyage to Greece, Hadrian is initiated in the ancient rites known as the Eleusinian Mysteries. Hadrian's villa in Tivoli, Italy is started to be built. The old Pantheon is demolished by Hadrian and the construction of a new one begins. Kanishka I starts to rule in the Kushan Empire. Roman bakeries produce dozens of bread varieties, distributing free bread for the poor in a wheat crisis. Defense for Numidia is constructed at Lambysius by Legio III Augusta. The Temple of Olympian Zeus is completed at Athens. Hadrian builds the city Aelia Capitolina on location of Jerusalem. The Jewish leader Simon Bar Kokhba starts War of Liberation for Judea against the Romans. Sextus Julia Severus, governor of Britain, is sent to Judea to quell a revolt. Arianus, Roman governor of Cappadocia, repulses an attack of the Alani, nomadic tribe from southeastern Russia. Jewish diaspora begins as Emperor Hadrian bars Jews from Jerusalem. Hadrian uncovers a new conspiracy among certain senators and adopts Lucius Aelius as heir. Tax laws are passed for trade in Palmyra. Construction begins on the Theatre of Philadelphia, Amman. Marcus Aurelius is named Caesar. Export of olive oil from Hispano-Baetica to Rome peaks. The Temple of Antoninus and Faustina, constructed in Rome. Antoninus Pius orders the construction of the Antonine Wall in central Scotland. The Roman doctor Antyllus performs the first arteriotomy. Marcian of Sinope is excommunicated and founds Marcianism. Ajmer in India is founded. Faustina the Younger is given the title Augusta and becomes Roman Empress. Festivals to celebrate the 900th anniversary of the founding of Rome begin. Euzoeus becomes the Patriarch of Constantinople. Sima Fang, an official in the Eastern Han dynasty, is born. Cahuachi becomes dominant ceremonial site in southern Peru. A detail from a rubbing of a stone relief in the Wu family shrine in Zhejiang, Shandong is made. Minor uprisings occur in Mauritania against Roman rule, and regular Roman army campaigns end. Minor uprisings occur in Egypt against Roman rule. Anicetus meets with Polycarp of Smyrna to discuss the Computus, the date of Easter in the Christian calendar. Antoninus Pius re-legalizes circumcision to restore peace with the Jews. The heresiarch Montanus first appears in Artaban, Mysia. La Majara Stela in Mesoamerica is produced, the earliest dated use of Sol Invictus in a dedication from Rome. In India, the reign of Shivashri Satakani as King Satavahana of Andhra begins. In Rome, the manufacturing of soap containing grease, lime, and ashes begins. Marcus Aurelius is Roman emperor, sharing imperial power with Lucius Verus. Arrian publishes Indica, a work on India and its people. Statius Priscus reconquers Armenia. Artaxata is ruined. Ctesiphon captured by Romans, but returned to Parthians after end of the war. A pandemic known as the Antonine Plague breaks out in Rome after the army returns from Parthia. Conflict erupts on the Danube frontier between Rome and the Germanic tribe Marcomanni. The Germans devastate the Balkans and ransack the sanctuary of Eleusis near Athens. The Roman army crosses the Alps into Pannonia and subdue the Marcomanni at Carnuntum, north of the Danube. The northern African Moors invade what is now Spain. Porta Nigra built in Augusta Treverum, modern Trier. Aquileia is relieved, and Marcomanni are evicted from Roman territory. Sarmatians attack the lower Danube frontier. Avidius Cassius, the governor of Syria, crosses an insurrection of shepherds known as the Bucolae. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius is written in Greek while on military campaigns. Confucian scholars try to ensure their capacity in the royal court of China and are massacred by eunuchs. Marcus Aurelius grants Commodus rank of imperator and makes him supreme commander of Roman legions. Churches in southern Gaul destroyed after local Christians are accused of cannibalism and incest. Sassanids take over Central Asia as the Kushan Empire declines. The full title of 9 chapters on the mathematical art appears on 2 bronze standard measures in Han Dynasty China. The Goths reach the banks of the Black Sea. Hatape eruption at Lake Taupo in New Zealand, forming ash clouds as far as China and Europe. Commodus escapes death from assassins, instigated by his sister Lucilla and a large group of senators. She is exiled to Capri. An assassination attempt on Roman Emperor Commodus by members of the Senate fails. Zhang Zhu leads a peasant revolt known as the Yellow Turban Rebellion against Emperor Ling of Eastern Han Dynasty. Commodus drains Rome's treasury to put on gladiatorial spectacles, confiscating property to support them. Peasants in Gaul stage an anti-tax uprising under Maternus. Clodius Albinus defeats the Chatti, a highly organized German tribe that controlled area including the Black Forest. Publius Helvius Pertinax becomes proconsul of Africa. Liu Bian succeeds Ling as Chinese emperor of Han Dynasty, who is then deposed by Xian. Warlords across China launch a campaign against Dongzhou. Vologases V succeeds Parthian throne after father's 44-year reign. The kingdom of Champa begins to control south and central Vietnam. The year of the 5 emperors, with Septimius Severus the ultimate victor. Cao Cao batters Liu Bu for Yan province in a battle that lasts for over 100 days. Xiongnu Federation crosses the Great Wall of China and establishes itself in the Jiangxi province. Emperor Xian of Han returns to war-ravaged Liu Yang, seeking protection of the warlord Cao Cao. Septimius Severus forms new naval units and levies several legions for campaigns. Publius Septimius Agita, son of Septimius Severus, receives the title of Caesar. Severus lays siege to the city-state Hactra, failing to capture the city despite breaching its walls. Severus visits provinces of Syria, Palestine, and Arabia.